Hello, how are you doing? My name is Skin Color. Welcome to the channel. We are talking more on the topic to do with the music industry and the arts as a whole. Um, yeah, something like that. Arts, different arts. More directively in African arts. Um, we're here in the continent of Africa, South Africa. Okay, so I've just picked up this topic about staying active um, as an artist, as a content creator, as a musician, whatever you call yourself, as long if you're doing something under creative, creativity, creative, I'll say so. To stay consistent, active in social media. It sounds simple, it sounds easy, but it's not. It's definitely not. It's definitely not. There are people who can just do it like flawless, but most of the people, I will say, it's not. Is you may start well, couple of days doing well, flowing, then all for suddenly just run out of content. Okay, so today I'm gonna be sharing three tricks which you can do to help or to boost up your consistency in your social media. Now, as you know, that social media is hijacked the way we're doing things traditionally, or the way we're doing things as we grow up, or the way things were done. Now it has been changed, like hijacked by social media. Everything has to be seen and or heard in terms of audio, in videos, a lot things like Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, like you're watching now, um, LinkedIn, those kind of platforms. They've now hijacked our way of living somehow. Because if you're a content creator, whatever you're doing, there's different uh, things people are doing. Some are job marketers, whatever they're doing, plumbers, whatever. It's a lot. So what now is happening that you should stay consistent. If you don't do so, you find yourself um, faded away, something like that. So to stay consistent is posting consistent and having tangible content to continue posting is something else. In terms of even it's in pictures, it's in clips, what you're doing is what you're doing. It may sound like it's a lot you can do, but sometimes you start judging yourself. This is not good. This is not good. Unless if you've got you have developed your own fans to a guru, in a guru level where people just like what you're posting. I've seen that. I've seen some posts where you try to see any inspiration about the post or anything, you find none. But people are liking it. That's why I'm saying social medias they've hijacked the way we're doing things. Now we have to make sure that we master how to do our things in social media. It's very important to master how you do your things. Make sure that it's updated. Make sure that it's enjoyable. Make sure that it's got some sense in it. Uh, you are sharing your thoughts, your views, whatever you can say in a friendly manner, which people can see value of watching that. Like what I'm trying to do now, sharing my views with you. So it's not that easy, like I'm saying. But let me jump into it. Um, I've been fumbling a lot, so let me just jump into it. Number one, I will say divide in three categories your post. The first post should be like social, like make sure that it's like a little bit of your private space, like just share with your sitting down to your family, or you post those posting where you're doing family meetings. Just say, oh, today I'm meeting my uncles, I'm meeting my what, meeting my what. You don't go into details what you're meeting about, but just have that kind of of posting showing where you're outside of your work. So this will be number one. Learn to post um about your everyday life. Learn how to post about your everyday life. Some people just easily just take a camera and post, but some people it's like it's their private space being invaded. I would say partly so. So you should learn to draw the line. This is now more private. This I can post and share with uh, my friends. Cause sometimes if you're always posting about your work, then we need to see something else beside the work. We have already following you. We know about your work. You know what you do. We have been following right through more than 16 videos, 20 videos. Now we just to see a hint of you. Maybe you've been buying a jacket in a shop. This is my jacket. I bought this jacket. Or just a generalized talk, generalized side of you, not always in your work environment. This is the trick number one. If you can learn that to separate the more private space and the other private kind of your life, which you can share with the people, but make sure that you don't always post the location and stuff for security reasons. Then number two, I'll say in your work, whatever you're doing. For I'm an artist. I sing. I'll post a link if you can just listen to my music. Understand what I'm talking about. If I'm saying my music, yeah, I'll just put a link below. Okay, so in your work, whatever you're doing, for me, as I said, that I'm a musician, I have to learn sometimes to post more behind the scenes. Trick number two, post behind the scenes. Behind the scenes, whatever, if I'm in studio, have some pictures if you're not recording. Because most of people will just go when they're recording, when there's a mic, they blah, 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 you're singing, you're doing what? People are just nodding their head like this, feeling the beat and stuff. But I think it's good as well to see the other side. Just sitting down with friends. We're preparing for the studio, or we've already done the studio session. We're just chilling out with my guys. This is so like posting around the environment of your work. I think this is the other thing which can help a lot because instead of just focusing on the main material, you just now giving the fans something around the environment where you are location stuff of the studio as well gonna help even your studio having some client, maybe people around your area, if they can see that okay, this guy is recording his work in so place. I know this place. I can pay a visit. Talking about your surroundings, that will help as well. That will help as well. It's like it's fresh. It's fresh. It's outside from what you're always pumping us with. So it becomes fresh, automatic like that. Number three. Number three, I'll say the last category will be like the things which you like or the things which you don't like. If I'm a fan of you, I'll known your music, I've known your works, or a fashion designer, what. I would like again to. This may be similar, like the the first trick which I have said, but like the third one would be like in a very way like maybe political in somehow. Just say I've read this news about this. My views, my views. Make sure that it's your views. It's not like yeah, my views is like I don't like this, or my views is like I'm not feeling this. My views is like, but make sure that you don't do the same trend, because people end up labeling you is in that trend. But sometimes what I've seen is like we like to see um, what people whom we are following, what they like or what they don't like. You find some people dressing like you, find some people trying to talk like you, find some people trying to imitate what you're doing, maybe whatever, even doing video like this. So if you're giving that space of saying, I I've seen this kind of news on Twitter, on whatever, this is my view. Somehow it shaped a little bit, it shaped a bright picture about your taste in the things, in general things. So it helps as well the fans not to put you in a certain box. Because sometimes as a musician, people will put you in a certain box that this guy is like this, while you are much bigger or much broader than what they think is, because they will be always seeing you in that perspective of your music, only in that kind of window of this is the music, or he's a hip hop guy, he does this rap like this. So they end up putting their own pictures. Their minds will just develop and build up their own pictures about how maybe your life looks like, how things you like, whatever. So by shading your just small idea about your views, that I don't like this because of this and this, or I like this because it helped this and this. So it brings a little bit of light about your character, about your personality as well. So people can get out of a certain box about you and have a nice picture about you. I hope this has helped a lot. My three tricks: one, learning to share a little bit of your general private life. Make sure that you know how to draw the line, not to share everything, because we don't want to see everything. Don't give us all about you, but learn how to share a little bit that you're a man as well, or a woman as well, or a person at the end of the day. This is what number two, learn to share your surroundings instead of your main thing. Like if you're in studio, where place of work, just share some surroundings. This is where I work. Today I'm here. Today I'm here. This kind of location. Wada. Your surroundings. Not every time pumping us with your main targeted thing which you want us to hear. Number three as well, shedding your views and opinions in certain topics. I think this is well said. I love you. Please subscribe. You know the routine. It has been like everybody else is always talking about. Don't forget to subscribe. Well, for this channel, it's for different reasons. Just subscribe and continue following me. I'm gonna show you why I'm saying it's for different reasons. See ya.